This is the only train you'll find in the Otter Valley this Christmas. But up until March 1967, there was a branch line which ran across the fields near here from the main Salisbury to Exeter line to the resort of Sidmouth along the valley of the River Otter. This video looks at what's left of the line today and the stations along it, shown here in red. Our story starts in the village of Fennyton. There's still a station at a level crossing here, opened in the summer of 1860. The station has had a variety of names. It was called Sidmouth Junction from 1874 to 1967, when the station closed for a while before reopening as Fennyton in 1971. The branch line to Sidmouth left the main line to the right just beyond the end of the platform. There was also a signal box to the left. There used to be 2 tracks here for the main line and a bay platform for the Sidmouth branch, but now only the down platform remains in use. 25 trains stop here on weekdays, serving stations between London Waterloo and Exeter. Beyond Sidmouth Junction and heading south under this bridge crossing Green Lane, the track bed is still visible between the trees. Across the A30 to Gosford Gates, where the crossing keeper's cottage and the concrete gateposts are still in place. Nearing Ottery and the site of another level crossing, this time at Cadhay. Here the gates remain, even though they haven't been used for 54 years. The single line followed the River Otter into Ottery St Mary. In the winter of 1962, 12 trains ran through here each way every weekday. The station buildings at Ottery St Mary are now used by the town council as a community centre. The platforms have been demolished and there are industrial units on much of the site. Goods facilities were removed in May 1967, shortly after passenger trains stopped running. The next station was at Tipton St John's. It's now a private house and the track bed has been filled in and grassed over. Here you could change for trains to Budleigh and Exmouth using a branch line constructed in 1903. There was a level crossing here and a junction just beyond this fence. In the distance in the valley you can see the Budleigh-Salterton branch line, while the Sidmouth line rises steeply at a gradient of 1 in 45 for 2 miles through Hertford Woods under this lane. The bridge marker shows we're now 6 miles just over from Sidmouth Junction. Steam trains ran through here until 1963, when diesel multiple units took over. Onwards uphill towards the summit at the Bowd, where many of the cuttings have been filled in. From here the line ran gently downhill to the terminus at Sidmouth, just over 8 miles and 30 minutes from the junction at Fennyton. Concrete Southern Railway fencing still surrounds the station, which stands a mile from the seafront. These sleepers don't belong to the railway anymore. They're stacked in a builder's merchant that occupies much of the former goods yard and the runaround loop. The goods shed still stands, but industrial units cover much of the site where the signal box was. Here you can see part of the canopy which once stretched the full length of the platform, supported by iron pillars. The station master's house, and next to it the booking office where the canopy remains. The trains to and from Sidmouth were well used right up to the Beeching report, which heralded closure, by which time the holiday trains from as far away as Cleethorpes and the through coaches to Waterloo had long gone.